Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Stephanie and I share my life and this channel with my two gorgeous boys. Both of them are rescue dogs, and one is a Senior Staffordshire Bull Terrier Cross and the other one is a deaf Wadi Dog from Oman. And this will be a very short video but a very important video because today is No Pet Store Puppies Day. And as you know, I just mentioned it, I have two rescue dogs, so for me getting a puppy, especially from a pet shop, was never an option. And the Wadi dog is indeed a puppy, and I got him as a puppy. Well, I adopted him as a puppy. However, he's a rescue dog and he was picked up from the streets and should have been put down because he was deaf. So it's a very different story. So I'm not really experienced with pet stops. So I read up on this, and what I found was quite shocking. I mean, I've obviously heard about this before, but you know, some things you just put to the back of your mind. So I would like to share with you why this day is so important and why no pet store puppies is important to raise awareness, which is what I aim to do with this video. So one of the main reasons why this day is so important and why we should not support buying puppies from pet stores is because the well-being of the dogs involved is often not the main interest of the people selling the puppies. It's often profit over the dog's well-being, which to me is reason enough, but also I mean, I can totally understand, like a lot of people want a dog young age, they want a puppy and they would rather have the puppy quickly than waiting long times. I can totally understand that it might be totally tempting to get a cute puppy, you know, quickly and not have to wait. If you want a pedigree dog, might not have to wait as long as you would if you would go with a Kennel Club approved breeder. But, you know, most of the puppies, I don't know if it's for all, but loads of puppies in these pet stores come from puppy mills, and you might not get the dog you hope to get. So generally, like puppy mills or like puppy farms is really cruel, where you have dogs who don't really have a life. Their life is mainly just being there to breed, to give birth to puppies, and then these puppies are being taken away, often at a way too young age, and being sold. They might be shipped, they might be transported really long time, and you know, if you take away dogs too young from their moms, this can have consequences. But also then putting them on a long transport, they might have to decompress, which they might not be given the time. They are not getting necessarily socialized. The mom dog usually teaches the puppies quite some social skills, teaches them lessons. However, the mom is not socialized because the mom is living in a little cage, just like there for breeding puppies. Not really getting out, not even for walks, not even for doing her business, then, you know, this is not really like a life worth living, and it's just freaking cruel. Having a dog myself who has been transported from abroad to the UK, you know, they can obviously like for them it's stressful, but they can endure this. However, my boy was already at a certain age. He already had, you know, some life experience. He already had some comfort. He had some certainty. He was safe. Young puppies, getting them through like maybe a too hot transport, too cold, like where they are like not really looked after. We flew him with an airline that is super pet friendly, where we knew he would be safe. He would be, you know, looked after on an ongoing basis, even during the flight and on the way, like from the airport to my house. So, you know, there was like this amazing company who took really well care of my boy. However, this is not assured if you buy a puppy from like a pet store, where the puppy might not be handled correctly or even lovingly. They also, as I said, like they might not be the puppy you're looking for. So you might be looking for a purebred dog. However, you don't know the bloodline. You might not get the dog you think you're getting. So if you go with a breeder who is a responsible breeder, who is like whatever Kennel Club approved, etc., you know, you get papers with the dog. You know what you're getting. They are also checking that the dog is healthy. However, there is not the guarantee necessarily for dog you buy in a pet store. So Worst case, you might get a dog who is not socialized, who might have even like traumas, but also who might have health issues, who might have behavior issues even like in this young age, and who might not be housebroken because they basically are not coming from a loving house. If you have like a breeder who has the puppies with them in the house, then the puppies can get used to like house, to routines, etc. I'm not saying that this is not something that can be trained, but it might be harder work to train. As I said, like I have a rescue dog who is from the streets, who was not in the house before, who was with a foster mom before he came to us. But it's not necessarily what you would expect when you get a puppy. Like, I mean, mine is a rescue dog. I knew 100% that I'm up for a challenge and that I might have to deal with like certain things. However, if you want to get a puppy from a breeder, like a purebred puppy, then you go to just a pet store, then you might not get what you want, what you're in for. And so to me, like the main reasons why I think it's really important we talk about this and sabotage this kind of behavior, this kind of business is dogs are not breeding machines. I'm not saying anything against like an ethical breeder. That's totally a different story. But I'm really talking about these pet store puppies, where puppies come from, where the moms are being kept prisoners in tiny cages. It's not a life worth living for any dog, and it's just really heartbreaking to me, and I guess to so many of you too. Yes, puppies are cute, but there should not be profits over the dog's well-being. So yes, I hope this video helped to spread some awareness. The 21st of July is the No Pet Store Puppies Day. If you want to do some more reading about this is like a big thing, so you will find some more information and resources on the internet. So for example, the ASPCA is a good resource where you can read up on this, but also there will be way more content around this. So if you decide on getting a puppy, and if you decide on buying rather than adopting, I'm a big supporter of rescue, obviously. But yeah, if you want to get a dog and you decide to get a puppy, then please make sure it's a responsible breeder. It's the puppies are coming from a good home, so we are not supporting backyard breeders or puppy mills, where we just also protect the animal rights. Thank you, and I will see you very soon. Take care. Bye bye.